Welcome to the revolution. This kid looks pretty bored. There's an expression in English, in one ear and out the other. It means that when something is said or demonstrated, that nothing is retained by the listener, usually because the material is too boring or too complicated. As an algebra teacher, I found that this happened a lot to my students. Concepts such as slope, independent, dependent variables, roots of quadratic functions, rules of exponents. The list goes on. These were taught one day avidly and forgotten the next day. While my students liked me, and I certainly liked my students, they weren't learning because of two major reasons, in my opinion. The topics to them, in spite of all my efforts to teach them in a different way, topics had little connection to their world. And also, in spite of the fact that we got along on a personal level, we had little in common. I saw that my students were into something I wasn't too familiar with, rap. To have some fun in the classroom, I started in myself. I created a rap on slope. The students loved it. They recorded me and put me on as the ringtone, etc. I got a rapper name, G-Dog. I made a connection and found something else in the process. Just like the people use the alphabet song to remember the order of letters in the alphabet, I found that students were remembering the hard to connect with concepts of slope and other things I tried that first year I started rapping. Over the next 2 years, I compiled and synced my raps with music and graphics and produced my first DVD and CD, The Power of Algebra. I concentrated on the concepts that I and my fellow teachers would teach one day and the students would just forget them the next day. After starting to make my DVD, I made the acquaintance of a young man, a high school math teacher, Mark, who created a musical presentation about calculus. It's called Calculus the Musical. He made an album of music, mostly music from musicals and other pop songs. However, his most appealing song I thought was a rap number using a song from the rapper Eminem. He told me that his experience was similar to mine, that the music was fun and helped the students to remember the math concepts. There are 17 presentations, mostly from the world of rap and rock. Of the 17 songs, 16 have in common the strong bass beat that young people like. Examples of the music used are the rap standards California Love by Tupac and Gangsta's Paradise by Coolio. Examples of the rock standards used are The Eye of the Tiger by Survivor and All Right Now by Free. To check out this product that makes learning the hard-to-remember principles of algebra fun and makes learning accessible, you can visit my website at www.gdogenterprises.com. If you are viewing this video on YouTube, you can click the link site to the right. You can use my lyrics free of charge. There are some product endorsements as well. Even though the product has only been available recently, students and teachers alike are having outstanding results using this product. I invite you to join the revolution to learn and enjoy some key principles of algebra as you never have before. Thanks for viewing.